So I get a fair number of questions about whether you should buy or sell right now. As the market's in transition, many people know that because the interest rate has been raised twice, that it has had an impact on the market, and they're curious, like, should they wait or should they move forward now? That analysis has to do with more than just what's the market doing. You've also got to ask yourself, well, what am I doing? What are my goals? What is my timeline? Because you should always be driven by your ultimate goal, not by what the market is doing at a particular time. If you're running around chasing the market, hoping that you can guess the timing correctly, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find out you're wrong. So make sure that your decision making is a combination of what you need personally, what you're trying to accomplish, your personal goal, and a strategy in alignment with the market to accomplish that. Let me give you an example. I have a client and they are retiring in a year. Their question to me was, should we wait to sell our home and buy a smaller condo after I retire? Well, the market would say that perhaps they should wait because maybe prices are going to go down, and when they sell their home, they're going to buy their new condo all cash, so the interest rate really won't affect them. The flip side of that is that when they retire, if they need to get financing, if they're unable to make their purchase all cash, they could find themselves in a difficult position because without the income, even in retirement, it may not be sufficient to accomplish what they want. They may not want to sell their place and buy the next place all cash because they are still going to have retirement income, and they might still want to have tax deductions in the form of interest deductions on their mortgage to offset that income, which will be taxable. So as you can see, it's not always just about what the market's doing. It has to do with your goal, the financial position you're going to be in, the tax implications, and how we can marry them in a way that makes the most sense. That client ultimately decided to sell now so that they could maximize the pricing on their home. They're going to purchase their new smaller condo using financing, which they can do because they're currently employed. That way they'll have the interest deduction to reduce not only their current income, but their retirement income as a tax benefit. And they'll be able to maintain their liquidity from their proceeds in the event of an emergency, because once they're in retirement, they won't have the same financial flexibility that they had when they were working. And having that extra pool of liquidity will give them some reassurance that in the event of an emergency, they're going to be just fine. So as you can see, the decision to sell and buy is one that can be complicated. It should be done with the market in mind, but not with the market controlling the decisions you make. My name's Teresa Mack. I'm with Pacific Playa Realty, and if you need to talk over your real estate situation, I'm the person to call, because I'm going to give you a comprehensive analysis that will help you make the best decision for you and your family.